Alrighty. Hello, hello. Got a lot of the gang on the lobby right now. Currently still waiting for a few more to join, but should be starting pretty soon. Alright. Seems like we have most available right now. Shion-chan, not sure who this is, but still needs to join the team, and we should have pretty much everyone set and ready now. Just waiting on one more person, and we should be starting. The rest team use totem. Does that make a totem a pimp? Probably. Well, actually, eh. Alright. Starting soon here, and we should be underway. Alright. So welcome. This is going to be the scrims of the Kenzoku Apex tournament. Hopping in Worlds, actually this is game 2 of the scrim, but sadly game 1 wasn't streamed because I was away, unfortunately, and there was no one really to replace me. No worries though, because we do have at least most of the players here, obviously. Quite a lot of players. And we're going to be taking a look at the team composition here for the rest of team here. So we got pretty much already your typical, Bloodhound. You got Gibby already. You can see a Revenant coming up. A few players going, two teams going Wraith, actually. Pretty surprising. One team deciding to go Watson. Oh, this is Ninja. We all know what way it's going to be doing. Horizon, Octane, ooh, Mirage. That's quite interesting, actually. Team comp over here, we got Valkyrie, Caustic, and Wraith. Not too bad of a composition, to be quite honest.
Introducing your champion.
And right off the bat here, we're seeing Scarlet's POV for now. As we look at where most are going to be landing. So Hotspot is going to be on Lava Fissure, but I like to imagine most of them are going to be going into a predetermined spot from them. Got Kazuhara and Barty. Duo team heading towards Refinery right now. Same goes for Team 10 over here. Heading towards Lava City. Surprisingly though, Scarlet actually landing on Fragment West. Kenzoku Rain, we actually do have 2 teams on.
Let's explore this way.
I believe. Actually, no. KZK Rain is actually a solo right now. Ooh, this is interesting. Team 20 and it seems like Team 4. Both landing on the same area right now. They have no clue where each other are, aside from their own teammates. But Team 4 right now looking pretty split off. It does look like John is trying his best to try and get some damage off of that. He does have a white shield. Not a lot of ammo on his name though, with that Vol SMG. Here on staging right now, Team 5 currently engaging on a different team right now. I do believe that is, oh, excuse me. It's currently Team 1 right here. So Team 1 does seem to be a little bit pinned down, but by Team 4. But thankfully, not all is lost. They haven't really gotten down yet. On your side though, it does sound like we do have some drops coming on right now. And oh my goodness, I have been Apex Legend. Unfortunate. Alright, we're back. So let's take a look at our downs here. So Team 8 actually, it seems like they just got into a fight here. A lot of them are killing here right now, but it seems like the third party is coming up though. I'm trying to see how they can deal with this here. Also, I couldn't really dealing with a lot of damage here. Well, sorry, he's taking a lot of damage. He's not dealing a lot. Kenzoku Rain also taking a lot of damage too, but it does seem like this lifeline is gonna go down by himself here. Good Gibby bubble, but sadly, he is kind of by himself right now, and that's a lot of damage that he's taking in. And unfortunate for the opposing team, but Team 8 is gonna be surviving. Taking a look around the map here, we got right now 2 teams currently in staging. You got one team right now still doing their thing. Kamidoka Ninja as well as Kenzoku are currently still in the tree. The ring is closing pretty soon, so all of them will have to be forced to head into the ring here. It does seem like Scarlet's team is in the middle of a fight right now, and as the opposing team is currently trying to zip away towards Epicenter, Scarlet's trying his best to try and get a few hits in, and only got one shot off. His teammate, I like to imagine, got a little bit more lucky, but that team will get away for now at least. However, does seem like Kazuhara's team might be meeting that team that tried to run away from Scarlet relatively soon here, as they are, yep, there you go, they're pretty nearby here. Octane dropping a lot of items there. I believe they don't know that they're right next to each other yet, except for Team 11. It does seem like, oh, Kazuhara is trying to really go in right now. And there you go, shots of Happen Fire here. And it does seem like Team 11 is slightly in the favor of this. I'm not sure if Team 12 wants to really engage in this, being due to their current position right now. But and yeah, there you go. So Pathy is gonna try to find a better angle, whereas Towasama Cute, the Octane, he's still sticking around for just a tiny bit, but eventually he will regroup, and yeah, they will just completely avoid that fight overall. So really smart decision coming from them. Although Towasama Cute only living with 6 bullets on his R301 with no light ammo whatsoever, so they are a little bit dry on ammunition right now.
Backpack here, level 2.
Level 4.
Team 13 being chill as usual. Obviously, rings is closing, so they will be forced to move into the ring pretty soon here. Team 15 right now, Kenzoku Channel and RK Ninja. So far, they're currently on Epi right now, and it doesn't seem like they are really contested at all. However, there are 2 teams right now, a solo and a full team, heading towards Salt Sorting Factory. And they might head back towards Harvester as well if these teams decide to head towards Harvester. But it does seem like the solo is going to take the opposite way around, most likely going towards Fragment East. Scarlet though, or Scarlet's team, I'm sorry, Team 7 is able to have full control over Fragment West, so that's pretty good. Although obviously that is going to be reliant on the RNG of the ring. Train Yard, so far, you have a duo team. Currently just chilling. Their economy in terms of items and whatnot is pretty decent. Not the best in the world, but it's not the worst. Over here on Lava Fissure, Team 8 does have the scan off, so they know where the ring's gonna be pretty much ending. Which is likely it's going to be ending around countdown or near trials, most likely. And they're pretty much just preparing for that right now. Over here though, Matt Lee and John Joker's Team 4. Currently just looking around Skyhook, checking to see if there's really anyone around, but obviously there isn't. They don't know that though. And obviously, they are going to take this opportunity to try and loot up, see if they can get anything that they really can. They're inside the ring. They're not really that, like, you know, in a hurry compared to most other teams on the outside. Ooh, does seem like there's a little bit of a fight over here. Team 11 going against Team 12 again. So these two teams have been kind of like tagging along for quite a while. And it does seem like Team 12 might actually be leaving again. So Team 12 has actually been trying to just avoid fights for quite a while now, which is honestly a little bit surprising. Team 11 don't have the best gear in the world, but it does seem like the Octane unknowingly Towa-sama Q does get taken down here by Kazuhara, and then he's gonna be going for that ulti right there. So it does seem like they might have to abandon the Octane here, which is a little bit unfortunate, but sadly, Towa-sama Q was a little bit out of position there compared to his teammate, I'm sorry. So Team 11 will go with freebie. I believe this is their first KP, so it's not too bad. However, they are outside of ring. They're not too far from the ring. It's relatively close, and it's also around 1 ring 2, so it's not too bad. On the other hand, though, on Epicenter, or sorry, not Epicenter, Harvester, you have Team 5 going up against Team 15. So this is pretty interesting. The worst part is that there's going to be a different team coming up pretty soon as well. And Kamidoka is the first to really notice that, and he's going to be informing his teammate about that as well. It does seem like... yeah, Team 5 is also engaging the opposing team as well. They do have a knockdown though. That knockdown shield was really delaying the death of whoever that was, but... now, Opie going against Team 13 right now. Ooh, a little bit unfortunate arc star there. But yeah, Kenzoku channel does get taken down sadly. He was kind of by himself there, unfortunately, as the rest of his team tries to do a flank right now, and it does somewhat work, but ooh, they're not really able to hit their shots there. A little bit unfortunate. So Team Opie, or Team 05, sorry, will be able to survive for now. Team 8. Currently, you know, more or less kind of just chilling. Nothing too shabby going on. However, it does seem like at least the majority of the remaining teams so far are still on inside the ring, whereas the remaining kind of still just doing their thing outside of the ring. Team 5 kind of just trying to figure out how they can take this fight over here. It is a 3v2. They probably don't know that, actually. Well, maybe that they do because they did get a knock, but they're going for the port again here. Let's see what Opie is gonna be doing with this port here. Does get a decent cover from that port. He does have like a pretty good angle of it, but can he get the shots off? Wraith finally queued out. Again, with the caustic gas here, it's gonna make it really hard. I believe that was a gas bubble. Or a gas barrel, sorry. And so they are chasing this team actually, knowing full well that the ring is pretty much closing against their favor. Decent shots going on. Opie does take a lot of damage though. He's gonna have to pop that battery off. Ring's gonna be closing in now. Ring 2 doesn't hurt, but it's gonna hurt a lot more than ring 1. Finally, knock does go down the Wraith. And finally, the caustic is getting chased. Margarito does get a decent amount of shots from that, but Kusing does finally get rid of Yellow Gold, who was the Octane there. Or sorry, not Octane, the Caustic, sorry. I apologize. But overall, they're doing pretty decent so far. They have a long way to go, so hopefully they're gonna have enough heals to take care of it. Margerto and Opie does have that yellow shield to kind of compensate for it, but Kusing might have to spend a lot of syringes and medkits to kind of deal with that. Over here on Countdown though, John Joker's team, Team 4, currently going against a different team right now. R34 Fleto JP gets taken down here by Matley. Joker kind of in a bad spot right now. He doesn't have any shields at all, and he's still engaging it. Matley also down shields as well. He's going against the Gibby. Does get actually take him down here. So good backup there from both Gundori and John, but sadly they are going to get third party here by Team 19. Nep and Cyanide able to play Apex Legends like Apex Legends. Oh, going for the bit of a BM on John Joker there. Wow.
Let's go here.
Again, as usual, Shark, Caustic, and Chef both still kind of just chilling on Train Yard. They will be forced to move pretty soon though. Team 5 right now. Oh, they might actually meet up with Shark Caustic. I don't know if they actually do know though, that's the thing. But they are there. Right now still on Countdown here, Nep and Serenade. As well as Team 19. Going against a completely different team right now. Kazuhara does get taken down here. So I believe this is Team 11. Going against the Bloodhound. Does get taken down by the Wraith, but ooh, a little bit unfortunate. As Serenade is able to deal a decent amount of damage in order for the rest of his team to have a good cleanup. And yeah, they're gonna start looting hardcore.
What do you think is over here?
Shark, Caustic, and Shiv have actually finally started to move, so Opie are going to completely miss them.
Let's go this way.
Team 12 here, sadly, a duo team right now, but they do have Towa-sama Cute's banner. Quite surprising, actually. I didn't know that they managed to grab their banner, but unfortunately for them, the only closest respawn beacon there is unfortunately inside of Countdown, which is pretty much where it's the most popular right now. Although it does seem like players are starting to move outside of Countdown for now. And Chef, they're kind of just chilling here.
Someone traveled through here.
Team 05, or Team 5, now finally moving towards Countdown. They're going to be pretty surprised with the amount of death boxes there are, but so far it's been pretty quiet right now. Looking at the map so far, so it does seem like all four teams are going to be inside the ring. Tasso-chan and Fibo currently still on Skyhook, and they are barely to be able to stay inside of Skyhook for now at least. But it doesn't seem like there is going to be much activity going on. Nep going to be taking a few paths in order to make their way towards the other side of Countdown for now in order to grab a care package. Excuse me. Let's get a Prowler. And that is going to go in the hands of Serenade. Actually, Cyanide also having a Kraber too. Does get shot by Team 05. And mind you, they still don't know if Cyanide's team have a Kraber yet, so they're gonna have to play pretty careful here. But yeah, it does look like right now
Let's go this way.
all three teams are currently inside of Countdown right now, and Nep, ooh, he barely makes it out. And Cyanide trying to go for 360s or 180s right now. Serenade does get taken down here. Cyanide actually gets Opie down here. Finally going on towards the Watson. Does have a red armor, but they're also getting third party as well. As Nep and Cyanide both are very low here, going up against this Watson. Finally, they get taken down.
We could check out here.
But Shark, Caustic, and Chef still unknowingly chilling and relaxing right now as Team 12 does finally go for a third party here. A little bit too late though, as they are able to slightly get away with it. They did get one kill off of that. Good Kraber shot on Fibo there. And Fibo is barely able to find a safe spot for him in order to get that shield battery off. But right now, neither teams are in the ring. So it looks like they're gonna have to make a race for it. Shark Costa being smart, they have the advantage right now. The only problem is that Cyanide, you know, he has a bit of a surprise for them. Alongside with the Kraber too. Get a nice crack off. He's gonna be able to get the down. Yes, he can. Shark Caustic is finally down. That Gibby not gonna be able to help out his partner Chef here. And Chef going up against Nep right now, and unfortunately it doesn't seem like he's gonna be able to win this fight all by himself, unfortunately. Now only finally goes to Nep and Cyanide versus Shock Caustic and sorry, not Shock Caustic, Fibo and Tasso-chan. Neither teams are in the ring right now, and it does seem like, oh, and yeah, Team 19 or Cyanide's team is going to be your champion for this. Wow, a little bit of really questionable positioning from all three teams, but considering the situation that we're in, it's perfectly understandable. But in the end, Team 19, Team Cyanide, able to close it out. And there you go. As we're waiting for more players to join for the next next World's Edge game now. So please wait for a moment. In the meantime though, I will check to see what exactly is going on. Currently still waiting for the remaining players to kind of come here. But yeah, overall, pretty exciting matches so far, I have to say. Alrighty. Game number 3 of Voltage. Obviously also the last one too. After that, we're going to be swapping to Olympus. So it's going to be 2 matches of Olympus, but in the meantime, we're still going to be sticking with Voltage for now. So let's see if we are going to get the same team comp here from all the players. I like to think that they're probably going to keep it consistent, but we're going to see. Currently have one team with no members at all, but mostly surprisingly only 2 people, or 2 teams, or 3 teams actually, without a third. But so far so good. You got I believe this team is going to be going for the good old yep. So yeah, mostly consistent actually. We do have a Pathfinder coming up, but overall pretty much the same as last time, with some very minor changes. Alright. Seems like staging is going to be a hot zone here, but I do believe that most of them are probably going to be sticking with their preferred area. I do remember actually there was 2 teams in Skyhook that were kind of fighting against each other, so let's see if the one of the teams is going to finally be switching spots now. Does seem like yeah, they're going to be going to the typical spots as expected. Launch site, you got some of them going Geyser as well. One team dropping Harvester. You got one team also dropping Trainer. I believe that is Trainer. Could be wrong. Not sure. Scarlet's team as usual dropping Fragment West. Oh, it does seem like they do have Team 19 actually. So there's 2 teams currently right now in the AC building, as I like to call it. Serenade does finally get taken down. Cyanide and Nep kind of having trouble right now. Neb only sticking with a 30-30. He is having to deal with a 1v2. He does get a gravity lift off, but not a lot of guns added to his name. Good shots on that. Ooh, needed that last shot to hit there, but Cyanide, the last person on Team 19, the champion team by the way, the winner of last match. And he's gonna have to fight against Scarlet's team here. It does seem like, yeah, the rest of Team 19 is getting finished off here, so Cyan's chances of really being able to grab anyone alive is pretty minimal right now, as Neb finally get taken down here. So he's gonna be left all alone pretty much. Rai, his team currently is chilling, you know. Pretty much everyone else is so far so good right now. Skyhook though surprisingly has 3 teams right now, and none of them are choosing to fight each other. However, on Refinery though, this seems like a fight might break out pretty soon here. Excuse me. And Noct does actually get someone. Kirin Ichiban does get taken down here, but he is getting return fired. Armor doesn't get cracked yet, so he's doing a-okay right now, but his positioning currently, at least compared to the opposing players, aren't looking so great right now. However, the opposing team is going to fly away and never see a team ever again. On Skyhook here, you have Cass's team currently alongside with still 3 other teams right now. So this is really interesting. All 3 team members are currently sharing the loot in this POI. Crazy Apple does get taken down here. It does seem like 04 Farce does want to get off that finish, but he's unaware of the fact that there is a player down there, and that is the down player. But there is someone still inside there as well, and he's gonna be getting off this finish. So it's gonna be turning into a 3v2 if they choose to go and fight this. Admin Flow here with the drone, trying to figure out where they are right now. They're currently in the 3rd floor. as well as on the staircase right here. Drone does get taken down, but at least they have the information of like where each and every of their player is. So it does seem like right now it does seem like yeah. So Team 18 more focused on the opposing team that still has a full team versus Ryan Lante, who is kind of a little bit dry on resources. They have decent guns, not the best in the world, but it's not, you know, the worst either.
Let's explore this way.
We're back to team 1 here. So it does seem like they are ready to move away from Skyhook here. So they're choosing to not engage on any of these two teams here. Aberration all by himself. Sadly, as Kirin Ichiban does get taken out by Yellow Gold. Scarlet team right now, Team 7, is going against a different team on Market. Do get the scan off here and gotta get those heals off before you can really engage on them. But it does seem like Team 7 does have the positioning advantage right now. Questionable nade coming from Scarlet. I don't think that was really intentional. It seems like Scarlet is a little bit out of position here. He's getting really close into the team. Nice little wall bounce from that Pathy there, but Scarlet's able to make it out. Okay, yeah, he does make it out. Lusty though, already inside the Market, and he's trying to get some pick off, but does get a crack off. But that's pretty much it. Reborn then gets really good damage. Does get take down Towasama Q. He's in a bit of a bad position though. Does crack the Pathy, but it does seem like Team 7 might have to abandon Reborn then, or Tuna, I believe. As Aberration being the solo third party to show up. Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious. But so far, back to a little bit of quietness. Ooh, Pura actually, hold on. Might be going against Team Miyuki fan. So this is gonna be a 3v2 here, and Pura Lumino, they might have to try and somehow get through this. Apologies as I got FBI by my parents there. Whoops. We're back though. Shinny-chan, does seem like I missed a big fight here. Actually, wait, Loli Miyuki fan. I'm not sure if they actually won that fight, but oh, Shinny-chan, oh, you hate to see it. You hate to see it. Scarlet able to res out Reborn in here on the AC building, but right now it's looking a little bit quiet again. Aberration 5-0, both rats here, currently on Fragment West. Kind of chilling out. Actually, there's a fight breaking out over here. Looking Skyhook, and ooh, Zero Force gets taken down here. EMP does come out, and Ebb and Flow. There's some neat damage off of this Bloodhound. Not able to get knocked yet. Finally, does get knocked. Has to commit a lot into it though. So it's only cast against
Plenty of fight left in you.
I believe that was Locke. Finally does win it, and are able to rest. And barely able to get out that rest from Zero Force. Oh my goodness. That was actually pretty close. That seems like a different team is currently fighting right now. Opie does get a few kills off in the background there, mostly just to finish off the fight that was happening in between staging and training yard. So good on them.
They'll be here and I'm looking straight at their tailpipe.
Let's explore this way. See someone out there?
Ooh. Pretty interesting. Okay, for a second I thought that was like a solo, but that was just a bug. So far right now, looks a little bit quiet. There might be a fight happening over here, but I highly doubt it. Does seem like Towa Samakyu and 5 are aware that this team is here and are currently trying to find a way if they can completely avoid fighting against this team. And yeah, they know pretty much.
Contact with target.
But yeah, no fight gonna be breaking out so far. Most of them are currently focusing on going towards ring. Actually, Cass, Team 18 might be going for a bit of a risky play here. They might have heard some fighting going on around here, and they're trying to go for some easy, clean KP. But sadly, no fights breaking out so far. Ooh, does seem like Scarlet is kind of by himself though. And he's able to get some neat damage out of it, but right now, does take down the caustic. That was really necessary for this fight. As it doesn't seem like they're going to be able to have any ground control. And they're trying to hunt down the last few remaining teams, but they've ran pretty far. Team 12 currently is focusing on trying to get back into the ring here, and
Happy to help, friend.
they're making decent amount of progress on that. Noct and Yasomi unfortunately losing their caustic. Team Ninja, or Team Ninja, sorry, being Team Ninja, and being the most absolute greatest rats, a full team of rats, by the way. This is the greatest gameplay I've ever seen in my entire life. You just love to see it. They're also close to the green ring too, so they don't have to walk very far from it. So far right now though, not a lot of activities going on right now. So we do right now have Team 16 currently on Geyser. Team 8 mostly just trying to find the center of ring so that they can set up for a little bit of a god spot when ring 5 finally closes in, but does seem like, oh actually we have a typical going on over here, a execution happening on Noct. So it does seem like Yasomi is going to be left all by himself here, unfortunately, as Noct does finally get taken down. A third party coming out though from the Scarlet. Outside of ring, Tasso-chan having to drop that. He might actually get taken down here. And he does, by the ring. 5-0. Unfortunately gets taken down in middle of ziplining. Towa Samakyu. They need to pull off this medkit. He's able to pull it off, but he has no abilities yet. And he's gonna have to fight against the entirety of Scarlet's team right now, and that is a full team against one person. Yasomi right now, obviously riding as usual. Team 15 being Team 15. But yeah, right now most of them are currently just more or less focusing on trying to get inside the ring somehow or some way. And right now, it does seem like a lot of those teams are making their progress. Towa Samakyu Might get caught out by Scarlet's team here, and they actually do. Wouldn't have expected Scarlet's team to be right behind him, outside of ring, but it does, and yeah, it does seem like this is gonna be the end of line for Towa-sama Cute, unfortunately, as Lusty finally takes him out. Yasomi, however, ooh, he might get caught out a little bit. They are relatively close, and Yasomi doesn't seem like he has any heals whatsoever, and I'm not sure if there's anything he could really do here. Team 15 being Team 15 as usual, obviously. But right now, ooh, actually, Team 20 might actually be hearing a drop from Scarlet's team right now, and they're fighting the same building, so this could mean a potential fight breaking out right now. Lante dodging that Arc Star and nade. Oh, huge nades coming from the Scarlet's team right now. Rai being the last person alive, and that is going to be it for Team 20, as Team 7 able to just cleanly just sweep off Team 20 with those clean nades. Very well done.
Hey, we got bad guys over there.
Kenzoku Rain right now does have the Kraber, and it sounded like he got someone off of that, but didn't sound like it was a crack, so I'm not really sure as to what exactly that was. It seemed like Cass's team able to actually got someone on Geyser. So that is going to be a bit of an advantage for them, as they do have full control over Geyser. Sadly, Geyser is not inside the ring for them though. They are able to spot Rain's team over here, as it does seem like Rain does have the Kraber, and I'm pretty sure Cass's team is aware of it. Good shot on that. I believe that was a Valkyrie. I could be wrong. Pretty interesting so far, actually. Rain does have a Kraber, but he still doesn't have a complete blue armor. Ooh, good shot on that Octane over there. Unfortunately though, for Team 8, this is a little bit of a weird angle for them. But oh, that is a Reptane coming out. Kamidoka. So this team has been hiding this entire time, and finally they've showed up. Finally they revealed the Reptane. Sadly unable to do anything with it though. Which is a little bit unfortunate. It's a little bit awkward now. Kamidoka actually, Kenzoku and Arcade Ninja actually getting caught out on the other side there. So it's left with Kamidoka, the last person there, as they get taken out by Team 18.
There's a clueless bogey out there.
Just spotted someone out there.
It seems like Apparition got caught out here.
Agent right here. Enemies right here. This way, Kaza.
But so far right now, as the ring closes in, Aqua and Opie, or Opie's team at least, currently going a little bit face to face with Cass's team right now, but they are going to try and avoid each other, as Opie team does have the little bit of a high ground right now, and I don't think they're really aware that Cass's team is underneath either.
Let's scan this area. We can cruise over
Scarlet mostly just chilling right now. They do have full control over the map. This is somewhat of an open ring, so it might not be very in the favor of. It does seem like we do have a bit of a rat team. Oh, sorry, not a rat team. That's actually Cass's team going against Scarlet Kenzoku's team right now, and let's pop up the battery. Lusty also popping off his ultimate on the Bloodhound as well, and Scarlet might just be able to fly all the way up. You know, Valkyrie being Valkyrie. So right now, Kabidoka is mostly just hiding. Rain is able to get a few shots off, but he hasn't been really able to down anyone yet. He's able to get that blue armor upgrade from the white armor, but he's gonna have to at least try and get it into a purple with these last 4 shots, and they're not really giving him that much of an opportunity right now, sadly.
Prepare yourself. We have an enemy.
Team 18 right now, mostly just chilling. They're completely fine right now, but in terms of high ground, it doesn't seem like they're doing very well. Doesn't seem like anyone is really noticing them though, as the opposing teams are actually fighting each other right now. Margotto does get taken down here. Opai actually kind of a little bit stuck here. I don't think that they really know, and he's gonna be going for the opposing Valkyrie, but that actually backfires, and he's gonna go down. As Cooking Mangle, or Mankel, sorry, sadly does get taken down by a completely different team, Lusty.
I see one.
3 squats remaining. It does seem like Scarlet
Level 4.
barely has an advantage with the height. They don't have a Gibby, however. Teammate on the other side, KZK Rain. Mostly just trading shots right now. They're probably gonna have to be playing ring 6 here, as neither teams are really going to be committing. Teammate does notice Team 18 down there, but no moves being made at all. No nades, no nothing.
Spotted a bumper.
So this definitely looks like it's going to be. Oh, Scarlet does be taking a few shots. My English is slipping a day. So Team 7 does know pretty much where everyone is right now. So they are able to strategize just fine, but at this point I'm not really sure as to what their plan is right now. Team 8 is gatekeeping them really hard.
Spotted an enemy.
For Cass's team, they're probably going to be expecting Scarlet's team to be dropping down relatively soon here. And they're looking at both sides right now. They're making sure, and there you go. That's the pad towards the opposing side. Scarlet does actually pretty bad sideline on Scarlet's side over here. Does take a lot of damage here. Good arc star actually, but good maneuver from Scarlet here. Still out in the open. Reborn does get taken down. Lusty. And Scarlet, last person to live here. Let's get that black hole off. Actually able to get that shield battery off, so that's pretty interesting. But here's the EMP. Sadly, they're gonna get taken down here. Kenzoku Rain still on the very high ground here, so they have huge advantage over Cass right now. They're gonna be going in. Last scan right now, going up against the Octane. Octane does get taken down a lot, but there you go. That's gonna be it. Team 8 is going to be your champion, so Kenzoku Rain taking that very swiftly.
We have our Apex champions.
And that was a very exciting game. Up until the very last ring there, it really seemed like either Cass's team or Scarlet's team could have taken that away, but you know, Team A being Team A, they knew they had the advantage. The ring closed a lot slower for them, so they had all the time in the world to really kind of just do whatever the heck they wanted to do. So our next two games here, as stated previously, we are going into good old Olympus. Hope you guys are excited for this. Because I know I am, because I don't have to play this map. Yet. But I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this lobby in terms of Olympus POI as well as the loot distribution that it gives compared to World's Edge. And just to see how they're going to adapt to it. Obviously, some teams are going to try to adapt to it. Most teams just don't care. They're going to land it anywhere and everywhere. They're going to third party you. But it's nice to see some teams at least give it a try to see if they are able to strategize out a little bit and make sure that they live for as long as possible while also still getting KP. Still waiting for the remaining players to join you. Currently waiting on a few more players. Alright, on to Olympus. And here we are. I'll place loading in. So I like to think that there might be a few changes in terms of the team composition, considering it's a completely different map and how it plays very differently. We might be seeing more Gibbies, but I could be wrong. Arcane Ninja going with the classic Watson again as usual. That seems like it's gonna be the good old pretty much a classic, yeah. So very minor changes, not a lot to really talk about here.
This is your champion.
Rain being the only person right now, it does seem like the rest of his team is unable to really load in. Let's take a look at the drops here. It does seem like there's going to be a lot of drops on the top side of the map, as my game has decided to finally give in on its life for the second time in this stream. See if we're able to get back inside. We should be able to. Yeah.
We could check out here. Might be something good this way.
So yeah, majority of it gonna be on. Oh, a lot of teams dropping power grid actually, surprisingly.
Compadres, heavy ammo here.
So it does seem evenly spread out, but power grid does have at least two teams probably gonna be fighting each other of loot, but they are going to be eventually fighting pretty soon here. John Jokers currently going into this team right now. That is, I believe, Juni's team or Lumino's team. Does seem like Team 14 is a little bit barred inside right now, but hasn't died yet. Juni does finally gets taken down. Lumino does deal a lot of damage, does crack two of them, but Purr was busy dealing with someone else. Dust has 1 HP and sadly finally gets taken down. A little bit unfortunate that he's not there. Cyanite surprisingly kind of by himself here. The rest of his team is pretty far away from him. Finally Net is able to actually get a stick on them though. A little bit surprising. He's still out there by himself. The rest of his teammates hopping in to try and help him out, but right now it's just him against the world. And finally Nep able to hop in and help him out a little bit here. A little bit delayed, but you know, better late than never. Ooh, unfortunate shots there. Cyanide does take him down here, and he's probably gonna get thirst as well. Serenade. A little bit behind. And Nep is sadly all by himself again, but yeah, it doesn't seem like this is really gonna be in his favor, at least not until Serenade gets here, and he's still pretty far away. Serenade throws off a nade to try and delay as possible. Gets a lot of damage out of it though, actually. It might be in his favor. And yeah, it does. So they are able to win that actually. Currently right now in, I believe that is Arboro Cannon, surprisingly. Two teams fighting each other right now. Team 1, a full controller team. Mostly just trying to get some kills off of this, but sadly Cass's team is able to easily take him out with no issue whatsoever.
I need a hop-up. Turbocharger.
Taking a look at the map here, so a lot of teams mostly scattered around. We probably won't be seeing any fights pretty soon. The closest I can see right now is probably between these two teams over here, but doesn't seem like it's going to be happening pretty soon. Although these two teams here actually, Toa Sama Q, Oh, this looks like 5-0. Okay, 5-0 is back, I believe. He's either AFK or EDC. Nope, he did DC. So Team 12 is playing a man down, unfortunately. At least for now, and hopefully Rain's team isn't going to spot them at all. I actually forgot the BGM was still on. Oops, I apologize. So looking at this right now, pretty quiet. Team 11, Kazuhara. Focusing on the Grow Towers team, but the distance is way too far unless they have like a Sentinel or Charge Rifle to really make any sort of difference whatsoever. But right now they're kind of just chilling. Not too much happening right now. All of them evenly scattered around the map here. We got Ninja's team.
Level 1.
Team 15. Really still just chilling. You know, they're on Energy Depot right now, still getting a lot of loot out of it. A really good POI to get remotely decent loot for a very scattered POI at least. Finally, the Elysium team, Team 2, is going to be heading towards Hydroponics, as the majority of it has been looted, but there are some parts left still unopened by the previous team, as
Level 3.
it does seem like Lolly Miyuki's team is going to go towards the States, which surprisingly has no one. But yeah, most of them are currently just staying in their POI right now. Team 2 being the only team who's currently moving around a lot. Right now, Team 16 finally starting to, you know, make a move, see if there's anything going to happen. Turbine currently still has no one right now. Really just like no one near each other. Although there's actually a little bit of trade-off going on long range between Scarlet's team and Rain's team. Doesn't seem like they want to commit to fighting each other. However, does seem like Team 2 is going to be going against Rain's team here. As Strakostic does take down the Gibby. It was a pretty impressive Gibby ult, but sadly it was unfortunately countered to the bubble. Well, I believe that was the down Gibby's bubble. I could be wrong. Actually, it might have been Kieran. I apologize.
Got ourselves a bandit out there.
Yeah, it does seem like right now our Miyuki's team actually choosing to really go into this fight here, up against the team that was previously just fighting. Right now, Lolly Miyuki taking a lot of damage here. He's able to survive though. I take that back. Actually, the rest of the team decides to push down here on Miyuki specifically. They know he was vulnerable all along. And finally, Arcanine does go down. Shuni, the only person left alive here. As actually Reborn then also going in as well. Does take down. Shuni-chan gets stuck though. He's able to survive just fine and get a showstop off of that. Kirin-chan does go down here. Scarlet goes down as well to Sarcastic. Lusty actually goes down here. Reborn then, last person alive here. Ooh, unfortunate. A Sarcastic dealing a plentiful of damage onto Team Scarlet. And it does seem like they are able to get a free amount of loot over here. Ooh, but they better be careful though. Toosama Q, they do all have white armor, so it's very questionable if they decide to go for this kind of third party at all. Seems like they're probably only going to go for a little chip damage in order to get some Evo damage off. But so far right now, up top here, might be seeing a potential encounter here as Team 5 Opie potentially a meetup with Shiori's team. Does get the scan off, and finally they're going to fight. The fuse all does go down here. Doesn't seem to be doing very much damage at all, but that Octane does be taking a lot of damage there. Does get covered though, so he isn't going to be going down, but it does seem like Team 16 does want to try to avoid fighting as much as possible. They're going to go inside the ring towards the state. However, Silent's team is going to come for the third party, and they have no clue about this actually. So better be careful about it. But majority of them are again still in the ring. They do get a knockdown with a charged rifle. They still have no clue that there's someone shooting right behind them. They finally like notice. Margarito takes a lot of damage there. The Bangalore ult coming out. I don't know if Margarito is going to survive this. Oh, it barely just didn't get it. And it does seem like Opie is going to abandon Margarito, unfortunately, yes. He's gonna get thirsted by Serenade. Ooh, Kira and Chen and Shark's team right now is actually in the middle of a fight going on against literally one person, and that's Tasso-chan. Only problem is that Tasso-chan's gone, so they are able to recover just fine. But they still haven't found Towa-sama's dead body. Never mind, I take it back. Now that they know, Tasso-chan is going to go towards Bonsai, who unfortunately does have a full team. They don't know he's here yet, but they should be able to figure it out soon. And Cass, able to notice that it is a solo, and with that crypto drone, able to really kind of just figure out how they can really deal with this. They don't really know for sure if it's a solo yet, but they are quite certain that this person, if not a solo, is very split up from his team. And they're pretty confident it's a solo. It's definitely a rat for sure. Dropping down that jump pad in hopes of maybe making a move, but pretty unlikely right now.
Way out there like little cucarachas.
Again, a little bit of quietness as usual. Tasso-chan taking a little bit of damage there from Cass's team, but he's gonna be able to make it out alive. Shark Caustic though, probably gonna be making a move towards Bonsai pretty soon. I'm assuming they probably heard shots coming from Bonsai. They like to imagine that's where Tasso-chan headed towards, and also pretty much know that there's gonna be a team there as well. So far it's not looking too bad. Kamidoka gonna be heading towards the opposite side, as it does seem like they're probably either gonna be taking the portal or they're just gonna be walking towards Solar Array. However, Solar Array does have someone actually taking a look at the portal right now, or the Phase Walker, sorry.
I saw someone, and I don't
Shots going
think
out here.
there's
That's a
any
triple
police.
take coming from Kazuhara. A decent Gibby ult coming out of that. I don't think it's really gonna reach the rock over there though. It's unlikely that's probably gonna get anyone, but you know, there was an attempt at least.
Just spotted someone out there.
And again, a little bit of quietness. Tasso-chan still being undercover as usual. Cass's team's taking full control over Bonsai. It does seem like Bonsai is going to be pretty much like the end point here
Shotgun bolt. Got a
for this
hold.
lobby.
Extended energy mag here. Level 3.
I need light ammo.
Again, not a lot of activity going on so far. And it's to be quite expected, although Yellow Gold might encounter Tasso-chan here if he gets caught out. They still have no idea. Tasso-chan needs to probably be really quiet. Oh, but he does get spot out though.
Danger. Move.
Sadly, it does seem like that ulti
Hostile right here.
didn't really do much. I'm not sure what exactly that crypto ulti was really for, but oh, does get caught up by Noct here. And unfortunately, it does seem like Noct is finally going to be able to take him down, and yeah, there you go with the R9. Unfortunate for Tasso-chan there. Ninja. No, they're just chilling. I've noticed neither of them have had a very significant amount of damage.
Something good this way. Energy ammo here.
Because the Hara though, ooh, that I believe was potentially a Kraber, but I could be wrong. It might be, it might not be. You never know. Indeed, it was coming from Cyanide of all people. Pretty expected. Ooh, good shots on him. Unfortunately, it wasn't a knock, but it does crack him once again. Knocked. Able to catch out the Valkyrie team or Ninja's team. Flying away, but it seems like they're gonna be flying towards the high ground here. So they are able to avoid the potential damage for now, but as the rest of the team heads into Bonsai,
Might be something good this way.
it does seem like Cass's team time for looting is over,
Relocate here.
as the majority of the teams are now
Explore this way.
really just kind of occupying certain places in Bonsai.
Let's go this way.
Cyanide occupying probably pretty much like the front half of Bonsai right now. Unfortunately, not gonna be inside of the ring. But Kira and Chan only gonna be exploring this part of the map, while the entirety of Cass's team is gonna be on the very top and freely moving around up there. Ninja still chilling as usual. Kazuhara
Good this way.
in a pretty questionable spot, to be quite honest. There really isn't much that they can really do here. They might encounter Yellow Gold's team, who are still like in the low ground. I feel they might actually realize that here, and they're gonna get that. Crypto still hasn't moved from his drone view yet, but now he finally has. Drops down the dome here. Also drops on the ulti as well. Good shot from Cyanide with that Kraber. Kazuhara goes down from that Kraber shot there. Unfortunately, Kazuhara does finally get taken down. Portal gonna be coming in from Yorimi Rena Fantasy TV Apparitions. Gonna be padding instead of, you know, taking the port, because that's what Octane mains do. But it does seem like Apparition and Yorimi are gonna have to be unfortunately playing the duo for this game. Cass's team so far taking a little bit of damage from Kira and Chan's team, but so far it's looking pretty quiet on that side. Nox team gonna be heading inside this building over here. And Ninja being Ninja as usual. The Sparta Serenade's team and Silence team though, so they might be fighting actually. And there you go, the shots are being fired, and they probably should be careful about that Kraber that Silent has. Cammy does take a lot of damage from that. The smoke does come out though. And we are going to be seeing potentially a big fight going on. Cammy not in a very good position here. Cammy might get taken down. Yep, he will. So does Kenzoku as well. Arcade Ninja being the other person here finds a pretty cheesy angle actually. Let's try to got this. Let's get a decent amount of damage here. Apparition's team doesn't go for the third party surprisingly, but eventually Cyanide's team does
Hostile close.
take out Ninja's team so far. And oh, does seem like Cass's team is trying trading shots with the team downstairs. Cass does go down. And unfortunately, this might not be in the favor of Cass's team as ooh, Zero Farce. So, finally gets taken down, and Shark Caustic team is going to survive. And with that golden backpack too, they're going to be easily be able to recover from that. Apparition, Yorimi as usual. They're probably gonna be duo running for the rest of this game. Cyanide and I have no clue how Serenade they died. Did he fall off the map? When did he die? I'm actually so confused. But alright, I guess we have 2 duo teams now. There you go.
You're being aimed at. I think someone's targeting me.
Doesn't seem like they have any clue as to where this team is.
See someone out
Sinai is aware that they're being
Something
aimed
good
at, but
this
they have
way.
no clue like what exactly is going on.
Okay.
Gonna be trying throwing some nades here. Finally, they can spot it out here, and you know, some nades. Eparation missing a lot of his shots here. Sadly, this got taken down, and Yorimi Rena does get a crack off of that. Hopefully to see a potential down, but sadly no. Sinai able to live with that 1 HP.
Hostile
Go
spot.
this way.
Yeah, someone's out there. They're far.
Kirin, Ichiban, or should I say Strakostic team. Trying to find a possible way to really get inside of this really small ring right now, and they did barely find a spot. That bush is just inside, and Nox team does have that building to play with, but it's barely just outside of the zone. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get at all. It's going to be close. Okay. So they are able, they do have a Wraith. They do have a Wraith. So they might be able to make it out of if they do have a portal. But it's going to be really hard. They should probably try to get portal at least maybe 30 to 20 seconds before it finally closes in. Sinai and Nep's team right here. Ooh. Good little ulti there. Sinai unable to have Sinai unfortunately having to tank all of that damage, and Nep able to just do Wraith things and just evade all of that damage by himself. Decent damage out there, but unfortunately they will have to commit to a different positioning as Nep. Let's take a little bit of damage there. Gets cracked, but he is able to just shield back that very easily with no worries whatsoever. When it's gonna be closing in here, they're gonna try to do whatever they can. Ooh, this is gonna be a little bit unfortunate actually. Ooh, I think they're gonna be having to fight this. They don't have any resources whatsoever. Noct does get taken down. Yellow Gold completely ignoring his teammate here as Yasomi does try to take this fight, but there's really no one to back him up here. Finally a fight breaks out, and it does seem like they're going to try and get something out of this. Yellow Gold finally coming out. See if there's really anything that they can possibly do. Shark Caustic getting out of there, batting up here. Chef able to crack someone here. And there you go, team 2. Able to close it out. That was a pretty intensive fight there. Wasn't really able to capture all of the team's perspective, but didn't really seem like there was going to be a clear winner there up until the very end. Shark Caustic finally able to win it out. Props to them. And there you go. I'll be right back, folks. Gotta get some water. I have returned. Screenshot it real quick. Don't be surprised by the audio. Hello.
It's me. I've arrived.
It's him.
It's me. Hi, chat. You don't know me. I'm just some rando. I've
We
just
don't-
been asked to come on for commentary.
Dude,
I'm
I
very
don't-
unqualified.
I'm gonna be real with you. Chat. I don't know who this guy is either. I just like picked him up from like the street. He's probably homeless or something. I don't know. He
Yeah,
was
I've
just,
been
he was just
looking
like he was
for-
just like outside like my like front lawn. I was just like chilling. I was like, hey, you want to come and like commentate an Apex match? It's like, yeah, sure, why not?
I just decided to show up, you know.
Yeah.
Thought it'd be fun to come on for commentary.
Okay, so that's the
Even
code.
though
So that's the tournament code. So what you do is you click on the playlist, and then on the top right, it should have like a trophy icon. Click on that, paste the code in, and you should be able to join.
okay, I've not gone past the black screen with the red loading icon yet, so
Yeah.
it might take a while.
It might take a while.
Maybe I alt tabbed at the wrong time and broke the game. If I think I'm gonna just restart, you know.
That would be wise.
It is.
Apex would be kind of cringy right now, honestly.
It's kind of true, actually. I don't think Apex has ever been not cringe. It's kind of like the most cringe game in the universe, to be honest. But yeah, I'm like not familiar with like commentating for Apex tournaments at all, so I'm probably just gonna be what you're gonna hear from me is probably just gonna be like, oh my god, he'd be good at shooting. What?
It's
Oh
like,
my god.
Look at that tap strafe, dude.
All right, okay. I will say I'm familiar with the movement due to like Sanaka also being a Titanfall 2 speedrunner. So I can at least say, whoa, good slide hop. Or like, well, actually,
whoa.
not really slide hop.
It's
but
like,
just
whoa, that's.
whoa.
It's like, whoa, this guy side jump. What an awful lurch.
Oh my god, I can't believe this Octane just side jumped out of the. I'm crying.
It's like, how dare this Octane don't do no lurch double jumps?
Actually, though, dude, it's like okay, no lurch movement is like, it doesn't matter in Apex at all, but it is a thing you can do, and it's like for the Titanfall 2 speedrun, it's really useful because you can maintain a lot more speed.
Yeah.
But you can only really apply it for like the Octane jump pad, and it feels really nice being a Titanfall 2 speedrunner and doing it in game. It feels really nice, but it doesn't really.
It doesn't matter that much. It can maybe move you like get you further by like maybe like 1 pixel, but that's like literally it.
You can get like 1 pixel extra distance on every jump pad.
It's like 1 hammer unit, dude.
It's pretty much it. Okay, I have managed to get into the game now. Where's the
So
what do I click on?
so you click on the playlist, right? So you should be seeing like trios. Underneath. Click on that.
I
top
see,
right.
like
you
in
should
the-
have
in the
like
top right.
Yeah. Paste that in, and you should be able to join.
This is epic. I've actually never like even used like the tournament thingy before.
It's a bit
That's
confusing.
also a first for me.
I will send you the document for the guy on the hotkeys for a tournament
There's
for the
hotkeys.
spectator client. Yes.
Ooh.
Some of them work, some of them don't. I don't know why. They like the guy tells me, "Oh yeah, you press P to do free cam." I press P and nothing happens.
Damn, that's a shame.
It's great.
Really, just more evidence that Apex is kind of the worst game ever made.
That's
But
true.
I actually, that's kind of cool that there's like a whole ass document for this. That's pretty.
I actually just learned about that like this season. Have you joined yet, by the way, or are you?
It is loading. I have entered the thing, but it's on the black loading screen again. I'm just gonna hope
Okay.
that it works. There's like a 9-page document. What the hell?
One of the pages should matter.
Only one of them matters. Oh, okay.
Well, in terms of the hotkeys.
Oh, right. It's not all just hotkeys. Okay, I
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
There's quite a bit of variance there.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I see it. Observer controls. Ooh. Oh my god, there is a lot. There are a lot of hotkeys.
Yeah, just do know that like some of them probably don't work, and also most of them don't work for me because I don't have a numpad.
Damn.
And mind you, I'm the one streaming.
Yeah, real shame.
It's a real shame for sure.
If only you had a 100% sized keyboard like me, because I'm epic.
It's too much space, dude. I wanna be able to fit my giant mouse pad on my table.
Yeah. I've actually looked like a little bit more into like the unconventional control schemes that a lot of Quake players have. And one of the things I find very interesting is a decent amount of players actually like have their movement keys like on the right half of the keyboard, so they can move the keyboard more over to the left, so they have more mouse space, which is like really interesting.
All right, we should be able to starting soon.
Oh my god. Oh, okay.
Oh my god! 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 All right, starting.
Oh my god, it's counting down.
I also enabled them to freely rename themselves, so don't be surprised if the names are a little bit unconventional.
Unconventional. All right.
These aren't official names for the tournament, but
okay.
Considering it's a scrim, is like I couldn't really care less.
Okay. Makes
From
sense,
looks of
makes
it, we
sense.
do have one solo player, or one solo team, sadly. It's a little bit sad, to be quite honest.
That is pretty unfortunate. Yeah.
All right, so let's take a look at the team the composition here. I feel like it's probably gonna be the same, except for Team 15. Like in the past, pretty much every match I've seen them change comp like every single time. They went from Revenant Octane to Watson Valkyrie, and then like Horizon or something. I don't know. They're weird. I don't like them. A few changes coming from Team 18 seems like, as Cass finally go Caustic, or not Caustic, Pathfinder.
Ah, finally it loaded me into the game.
Oh my god!
The entire time you were talking about team composition and all this good stuff, I was still on the loading screen like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see where they're gonna land here. Not too much landing at the top actually. That's surprising.
Yeah, do I see only like 2-3 teams? Dropping early?
A few of them. I'm mostly looking at the map right now. I can press M by the way if you didn't realize.
Yeah, I do see the map right now.
So this is actually a little bit different drops compared to last time actually. I'm starting to notice. Some of them have chosen to stick with their traditional spots, but some despite, you know what? Why not just experiment? Oh, actually, hold on. 2 teams land at Grow Towers. Now this is interesting.
Grow Towers. Forgive me, I'm still figuring out the
No, you're
controls and
fine.
trying to follow everything.
So if you click on any of the players in the map that are like the arrows, you're actually able to like switch to their POV.
Ooh, that's cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Now, where is Grow Towers?
Right side should be. There's a
Oh, I
team
see.
that
Okay.
should be like yellowish, and there's a team that's like red.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Yes.
Now I'm all caught up.
Amazing. Oh, not finding a purple shield. That's gonna help him a lot actually.
Already?
Yosomi still chilling as usual. He's a little bit split from his own teammate here. I'm a little bit worried for him, I'll be completely honest. He's playing at a little bit of an off angle, but you know, it doesn't look too bad right now. Oh, red team. They might go into this. The team named Sanaka Best Observer. I do not condone that, but okay. Junie hitting some sick shots on that crypto. Gets a lot of damage on that. Finally gets taken down, Yasomi. You got Junie here going for the double machine gun here. You got the devotion to flatline. As Junie to slowly melt down the Gibby yellow gold. Knock does take down Lumino. So there's a little bit of a 1-on-2. Or more of a 1-on-1 because Junie's using her Phoenix kit, but for now at least. But knocked. Oh, he's gonna be fighting against the Octane right now. Oh, neither of them are winning it.
Very, very close there.
Yeah. Oh, and finally Journey comes back.
They did manage to shield, looks like.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Come on, compadre, get up. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, it looks like the advantage from having the purple shield right off the bat didn't quite make up for it.
Yeah, I mean, even with the purple shield, a 1v2 isn't very favorable, especially against people who have relatively decent armor combined, so it's not the best in the world. Or the best
like
situation.
We have a lot going up. We have like 4 teams, like roughly north of.
Oh my god! Yeah, I'm seeing that right now. Holy crap!
Right there. Oh my god.
Fight club right now. This is an actual fight club happening. It's like a huge battle royale of a fight club.
Oh,
Door opening for John Jokers to be able to make it out. Madly living with 1 HP. Does finally get taken down, but I don't know. John Joker's gonna be able to make it out of this at all. He's going for the massive shots. Nah, he gets taken down by Serenade. A little bit unfortunate. There's still a team with them, and they haven't really committed much yet. Kazuhara right now finally starting to try and maybe do some damage, but they are getting bowed. And a different team finally decides to show up.
Now.
The third party is happening.
It's all going in right now.
Oh my god. Epuration gets taken down. Serenade as well. It does seem like Cyanite's the last person to live, but here comes the third party. From behind, they had no clue. Arcanite's OnlyFans teams also hopping in as well. They don't want to join the fun. They're gonna go rep Octane as well, catching out the teams that was trying to evade.
Yeah, it's looking like a really popular position because both of the next rings are gonna be on this location. So there's no
Yeah, it does
move after that.
It does seem
Kinda
like it.
everyone
The
wants to
fact
have
that
this position.
yeah, the fact that there's just been so many teams just deciding to go into fight night is just quite surprising. Oh my goodness, I'm actually quite surprised there's like no one else deciding to go here. Well, most of them are like very, very far away, but
Yeah. Everyone else is still busy looting.
meanwhile these people are pulling the game.
Yeah.
Oh, unfortunate for Serenade there. Almost got that bat off, but Arcanites with that stem just got there just in time before he was able to pull it off. And so again, despite all that, there are still two teams left. It's still in fight night. After all that, Opie gets taken down though, so it might end up be one team pretty soon. Oh, sadly misses those shots from Tusing Mankel. Margaret does get taken down, so it's a 1v3 right now. Oh, the BM from Arcanites, dude.
That's the end right there.
You hate to see it, dude. You hate to see it.
Close range.
It's never a nice sight of someone just deciding to kick you in the face before your death.
Yeah.
I wouldn't imagine being able to see that before I die. So would be a little bit unfortunate. But in the end, Loli Miyuki or OnlyFans team, also the last team to show up in the fight night, also the one winning. Pretty ironic if you tell me. On Oasis though, this seemed like, well, the fight's already over, but this seemed like Kusa with a lot of A's is able to win a fight up on Oasis, and they're gonna be resting their Gibraltar as well. However, Team 3, yeah, Team 3 is spotting out this this respawn.
Target spotted.
Oh, they know they're gonna be going for the solo Watson over there. Oh no, dude. Actually, it's a Pathfinder. My apologies, but oh, they're going. Then they want it. But on the other side, the covering fire coming from opposing player. Decent bubble from the Gibraltar there, but I'm not sure what else Team Kusa could do here. Pretty decent drone actually, got most of them. Kusa is going to be forced to use the batteries here. So that's a lot of resources being taken up. Ring's also closing too, by the way. So They might have to abandon. Both teams might have to abandon this fight pretty soon here, but yeah, it does seem like they're just gonna split ways and just say goodbye, for now at least. Over here on Energy Depot, though, there's 3 teams right on the outside of Energy Depot.
Yeah, red and yellow have already had a small skirmish. Nothing's really come of it just yet. They've just exchanged a few shots.
As expected, many of them
Trouble. Really close.
probably don't really want to commit yet. Did you notice that there's a 3rd team though on the way? This might be a really interesting fight. Sonica Best Observer team are I can't stop laughing at that name. Are a little bit sandwiched though, so they are gonna try to get unsandwiched from that in order to get a better positioning here, and they finally do get that. Rise team named Sus, amazing.
Well, they're very close. Around the states. We're already having 3 teams that are also very, very close, and I think 2 of them are already fighting. Worst and Team.
Oh yeah, looking at that, Shark Caustic being the fattest Gibby ever. Sadly, that's gonna get taken down as he gets stunned by his own ultimate. A little bit unfortunate there. There is a 4th party on the way though.
We got a 4th.
Team Kusa on the way. And there we go, Alan Ryu. Currently, oh, he actually does get taken down though, so it does backfire a little bit.
Ooh, yeah, that's unfortunate with 2 teammates trying to dip and one staying behind.
Yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. It's still 3 teams though, so Team Kusa does get taken down 1 team, but sadly they have lost their Wraith, which is their repositioning player. No portal, which means they're gonna have a hard time being able to navigate around the map, or at least safely. But thankfully, there is a beacon nearby. Ring's still pretty far from closing in.
Yeah.
On the other side, though, not too much activity going on. There are teams on Rift right now. Soon to be 3 teams, but they are pretty distant from each other. You still have Team Sonic Best Observer still on Energy Depot. Cast throwing. You got this team mostly just trading shots, sniper shots to be exact, towards Team Kusa. Nothing too you know, epic going on, and by epic I mean fight.
Yeah. But I am seeing that Worst and Oni fans are getting a little bit close.
Where that is true.
There
Rai
could be
being
something
the
happening there soon.
Rai being the last
Yeah,
person on
there it is.
Team Sus. And yeah, there you go. Team Oni fans. Ooh, good shot on that Octane though. Arcanet's gonna be going forward fully. He's gonna be able to get it here. Going after the last player alive, which is the Gibraltar, and there you go. Clean swoop.
Very swift.
No issues whatsoever.
No issues. But now we also see Castroing coming in. Already
yeah.
got
Got the silent ready. They're doing the 3-2-1. You can tell. Mostly just trading shots right now. Not a lot of shots really hitting, but they are occupying each other right now, and unknowingly, it does seem like OnlyFans actually gonna be committing with the Revenant ulti. It seems like. Shuni-chan able to actually crack the Valkyrie, but unable to really commit to anything else. And finally, Loli Miyuki and Arknights finally go in as well. And they are able to get decent amount of damage in, but Shuni-chan unable to really do anything much. Oh my goodness. Arky is able to get someone down, but it's not enough.
A lot of damage done in a short amount of time there. That was...
Yeah, but sadly it wasn't enough for them. So Scarlet's team or Cast Throwing team is able to be victorious outside of that. Very well done. It's really nice seeing someone, a team being able to actually like fight against the Rev Octane team. Rev Octane is like the worst possible composition to play against, but like when you win against a Rev Octane composition, it feels great.
Shield battery here.
Oh.
Real close.
Oh.
Time we got ourselves
boy.
Does seem like cast throwing is a bit caught with their pants down here while looting. Throwing 2 arc stars here, Scarlet. Oh, barely gets hit by that. We'll have to pop a shield battery though, so he'll be fine.
Also, some activist observer coming in. This could be a 3-way fight. Looking like it's gonna be one.
Oh yeah, does seem like it actually.
You're in their sights.
Yeah, it really looks like cast throwing doesn't really have a lot of space to move around, though they are trying to back up a little bit.
Yeah,
due to the
the
ring
majority of
position
Turbine is really like outside the ring now, and it's a ring 3, so ring 3 hurts for sure. So they
Yeah,
really have no
they're
other options on it to
cornered
like go
right now.
forward. Rye though.
Looks like they're looking for options. Yeah, they're going through the ring actually.
Oh wow, actually, that's a little bit
Pretty
surprising.
risky.
A little bit risky. I'd imagine they're doing it simply because they know they have the heal amount of heals for it, but it's gonna hurt. It looks like they are gonna be barely able to get through it for sure.
Yeah, that just ended up working out.
End up working out.
Not a huge amount of damage taken from taking that route, so
Yeah,
maybe that was a smart play. That does look like
they have
that
a
was
smart play. However, there is a team gatekeeping
Yeah,
in the zone
We're
somewhat
still
though. They do
seeing-
have a Valkyrie ult, so they will negate that that gatekeeping for a little bit.
We can scan this.
We'll see if they can realize that there is a team there though.
but we're also seeing Obama Hamburger and Sonic Server very close. They've tried a couple shots. I'm not sure if they're committing to a fight just yet. It doesn't really look like it. They're just kind of looking around, it seems.
I hate this name, the Obama hamburger.
I actually kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate it because it's so good.
I think it's my favorite one so far.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah, they're definitely aware of each other's positions. Yeah, we're having like 2 team fights, one on the left, one on the right side, with the ring closing in.
Yeah, that seems like Power Grid though. Power Grid is having a really big action going on over here. Gibby all coming out over here. But on the side of cast throwing does take down a player though. As they continue to push on forward to see if they could really grab anyone else. In the meantime, doesn't seem like they are going to. They're just gonna stay put, and ooh, Scarlet takes a little bit of damage there. Does have his battery to negate that damage.
Target spotted.
But so far right now, both sides does seem to be a little bit of a battlefield between each other, as Ryan, Yuvan are currently the only 2 rats in the game right now who are kind of just, you know, having a good time, just doing literally nothing.
Having a good time. They're
Ooh,
moving over.
it seemed like Junie finally gets taken down. I believe she was knocked the entire time, but it wasn't until now that they finally got. Ooh, good shot from on an ebb and flow with that Kraber there.
Oh, I just saw Yuva's POV. That was kind of terrifying.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
They were looking at Octane just kind of running towards them.
A little bit terrifying, you're telling me. Good little arc star there, but it's gonna get negated by the battery.
Contact with hostile. Got one.
Zip line coming out for Obama
Really
hamburger here.
interesting stand up right here.
Yeah. Oh, Team Kusa though, in a bit of trouble. Well, I guess team. Oh,
Oh, that's one down though.
yeah, that is one down. That's Scarlet. That's their usual carry player for now at
Really
least.
good damage there.
Oh, but Aram Rui, he kind of threw there a little bit by walking forward all by himself there. Finally, they just had to commit together here. Not a lot of damage going out on this Octane. They finally get taken down with a melee. Last but not least, the Bloodhound coming to close out, but the ring is closing, and that's the big problem for both parties. It is lagging a little bit though for the side of.
Oh, and there it is.
Oh yeah, and Lusty.
That closes out the fight.
Oh,
Oh,
gets cravered off by the
crazy.
rat,
Oh,
dude.
no. Unbelievable.
So right now it is literally 1 full team versus 2 rats, and one of them has a craver.
Yeah, this is
Enemy spotted.
I don't know what to think about this.
I would
say or could kind of drag on for a while.
I would have
'Cause
said
I'm not
this
sure
would
if
have been a
Raptor-
clear winner for Team Obama Hamburger if it wasn't for the fact that, like, well, I mean, they are in the ring, but the problem is that Poro Poro and Rai both have like pretty decent guns that, as long as they aren't going to like throw hands with each other and that they actually like work together in order to beat out Obama Hamburger, we could probably see a solo win, but we'll see.
The thing is, do either of the rats know that it's one team, it's one full team, and then one other rat? Do they know about the player count?
They absolutely do not. Right now, I believe the player count is hidden for the players, so they're kind of just playing the guessing game right now, at least trying to gather information to see where everyone else is.
Yeah, and I think just based on that, I'm not sure if they're gonna commit to any fights, especially because they're both alone and don't know how many players exactly are left. Because all they know is that there's just 3 squads.
Do we hear the trident going in though? I do believe it's just to mostly just bait out something. I'm not sure what exactly the plan was, but Obama Hamburger is still kind of just chilling right now. Again, each other don't know where everyone is, so they're kind of just trying to gather information right now without dying. But it's just way too risky. There is a crypto coming in though, so Obama Hamburger does at least know where Poro Poro is now. But Rai is still a hidden entity, at least for now.
Completely obscured.
Indeed. Love to see though. Ring is in the favor of Obama Hamburger, so they can really just gatekeep this
definitely.
ring from the rest of the team.
And maybe taking the car was also a smart choice because it also gives them the ability to move around very quickly. They're just keeping that option open in case they need it.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you think is over here?
Yeah, right now it's just a bit of a guessing game so far. Judging from what I've seen, based on the information that Obama Hamburger probably has, they like to imagine it's probably either a solo and maybe a duo team. In fact, they're actually gonna be gathering information right now with
Maybe something good
the
this way.
With crypto going with the
crypto
drone.
drone. Yeah, so now they know it's literally just two solos, 100%
Now
guaranteed.
they know. Now they know.
Now they know. Maybe going for an EP here. Oh,
So they do have the ability to go pretty aggressively here.
nice little
They do
EMP
have a
there.
one-player advantage in either way. Oh, it looks like they're going already.
They're actually gonna be going in for that. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Good damage is going out there, but
Yeah, they're going quickly enough that Ryan might not be able to do very much.
but Poro, yeah, he's gonna go down there. And
And there it is. Yep, Obama Hamburger is the champion.
oh my god.
I actually didn't know it actually shows like the team name. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's great.
We have our Apex champions.
What a great match.
Really fun match, for sure.
So congratulations to Obama Hamburger
Yep.
for being the epicest of gamers.
Epic,
In the universe.
Epicest of gamers for today in the universe. But yeah, that's gonna be it. We're probably gonna be hosting more games for now at least. I probably won't be hosting them, but commentating wise, I think that's gonna be it for me. My throat is literally dying. I have like so much water right now. It's crazy. I've just been sipping water like every like 20 seconds. It's insane, dude.
3 gallons of water
A
consumed
whole
in 3 minutes.
like gallon of water, dude. Let's get a bowl of water.
This bottle of water.
A bowl of water.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. All right, well, that's gonna be it for me. Thank you, Zeke, for hopping in and helping me out with the commentary.
it was a
But that's
blast.
gonna be it. So yeah, have a great day, folks, and I'll see you guys. Bye bye.
Goodbye.